next roaster of the evening is number 59 on the all-time list. Impressive. Very impressive. I'm glad that Edward Nigma is here tonight. He took time off of his normal job of being a House of Pain cover band. Everyone put it together for the Riddler.
Dude, see, I've known all these guys for a long-ass motherfucking time right here, all right? So check this out. Dude, Bane, back in the day, was the shit, dude. Remember when we almost took states in football? That was the shit, dude. Dude, he was a fullback, but I don't know, like, what'd you do? You started substituting your Venom steroid serum with honey mustard? What the fuck? What's up with you now? You're all philosophical, you're quoting Stalin. I remember back when were in that Batman and Robin movie, and you were kind of a dipshit back then. What happened? You go to University of Phoenix Online, you stuck-up prick? Sorry, I'm just trying to build drama for this next joke. Yo, you're supposed to be smart, but the last thing I remember you doing was breaking Batman's back. Then instead of killing him on the spot, you transported him to a remote desert prison so he could die a slow, elaborate death. Who are you, Dr. Evil? What's your next project? Like, preparation age? All right. You're part of the League of Shadows, right? You part of the League of Shadows? Right there, yeah, it's more like the League of Lunar Eclipses, you fat fuck! Yo, Two-Face, let me get some of that beef jerky that's on your face right now. God damn, Billy D, you fucking changed. Shit, you used to be a suave-ass dude. You used to crush puss back in the day. Now you look like Penny Marshall fell asleep in a tanning bed. Yo, he always flips a coin. He's always flipping a coin. Riddle me this. What has two sides, is covered with trace amounts of fecal matter, and has been passed around 1,000 times? Your butthole, bro. You've been to Arkham Prison a bunch of times. I think you're so cranky because someone made you play heads or tails in the shower stall. Two-Face always says you can either die the hero or live long enough to see yourself become a villain. Well, there's a third option, and that's called actually you're a douchebag and nobody liked you in the fucking first place. Yo, Commissioner Gordon, here's a riddle for you. What has two legs and never walks? Your daughter, because Joker shot her in the spine! Yeah! Oh, shit. Dude, how do you still have a job right now? Jesus Christ! Gotham is the motherfucking shittiest place to live on Earth. We always dealing with fucking art vandalism, art gallery vandalisms, and water tampering. You seriously must love Batman. Batman is definitely a side bitch. I mean, you got him his own special little red phone that only connects to your number. Batman gets you excited, doesn't he? You don't even call it the bat signal anymore. You call it the fap signal. Yo, Mr. Freeze is the cheapest motherfucker in here. Mr. Freeze had his wallet permanently frozen shut. This guy invites me to lunch to talk about some douchebag scheme he's trying to pull, like he's trying to blow up a zoo and unleash all these mean-ass peacocks all over the place. All right, so we go to lunch, and it's a nice restaurant. We sit down, and he says, you gotta get this drink that we make here. It's like a Mai Tai or something. I say, I don't want a drink, but he insists, so I get one. It's like $14, okay? So it comes time to order the food, and I say, I just want a chicken sandwich and a fruit cup, okay? That's all I wanted. I was on the South Beach diet, okay? So he makes this big deal about this waiter. He's like, you don't get a chicken sandwich here, dude. Like, that's not what you get here. You get the fucking roast lamb or whatever the fuck it was. All right, so I get that shit. Most expensive item on the menu. All right, and I don't want that because it's heavy and it's like noon and I'm not ready for that shit. But I order it anyway because, like, I'm embarrassed. He's making a big-ass scene in front of this fucking waiter. So, like, the meal was good. The waiter asked how it was, and he wants to know who wants to check. And Mr. Freeze goes, "Oh, I'll handle that shit. I got that shit." All right, so Bill comes out, and surprise, he's like, I lost my wallet fighting Nightwing like 2 weeks ago. You fucking cheap-ass motherfucker. Then this dude gets the nerve, and he gets up and he says, "Ice to see you." Fuck you, dude. Yo, you seriously need to get over your wife. It's creepy. I used to date Nora back in the day. I met her at a Lil Wayne concert. She was healthy back then until you showed her up and gave her the cold cock. Superman, what the fuck's up, nerd? Yo, why don't you fly around the world backwards so we don't have to watch that movie Superman Returns? Hey, I got an idea for a movie. It's a movie where Superman doesn't punch anything. Call Harvey Weinstein. Dude, everyone says you're so strong, but look at you. Dude, I bet you don't even do CrossFit. Yo, riddle me this. How much can you squat, bitch? You look so weak and gaunt. It's like you're freebasing kryptonite. Jesus. Dude, he's an awkward dude. Superman is an awkward dude. Look at him. He's just using his x-ray vision to put you all in his spank bank. Personally, I bet you're a perv. You fly all the way to the Fortress of Solitude to get away from it all. This dude probably flies there, lights some candles, puts on some Bruno Mars, and jerks off to a picture of Lois Lane in a bathing suit. The Penguin? What the fuck is your power? You just eat fish all the time? That's your thing? Well, it certainly looks like you're getting a plenty of omega-3s, you fatty asshead. You're supposed to be a crime boss, but all you eat is fish. What are you, the Codfather? You're so ugly. You're so ugly. I can fix that, though. I got a great plastic sturgeon. Yo, that joke always krills. All right. I'll let you off the hook. Yo, what is even your superpower? You're just like, what, you got flipper hands? Dude, the first time I met the Penguin, he shakes my hand. It's just this gross, slimy-ass flipper. What? Wow, like a warning would have been nice. Like, my hand smelled like cold salmon the rest of the day. It was like I fingered Mr. Freeze's wife. Oh, the Joker. What's up, dog? Oh, you Batman's #1 villain? He's so scary. He acts so mysterious. Where'd he come from? Nobody knows. Dude, I know who the Joker really is. I went to high school with this motherfucker. His name is Ted Nelson. Nelly Bones. That's what we used to call him, Nelly Bones. Yo, he's too cool for me now. He's all dark and maniacal. But guess what? Teddy grew up in the suburbs. His dad was a territory sales rep for Johnson & Johnson. Yo, you was on the swim team, wasn't you, Nelly Bones? Shit. Yo, this one time in gym class, now Mr. Anarchy over here was in the same class as this chick he had a crush on. His name was Janet Esposito. She was some Italian chick, nice rack, whatever. All right, so anyway, they're playing water polo in class, and Janet gets the ball, and he swims over, and he's trying to impress her by, like, wrestling the ball away. But then she starts screaming. She's screaming, was that your boner? So, dude, this dude's boner touched this chick's leg that he fucking liked in gym class. So all the kids in the class got out of that pool, and we started making fun, and we were like, Nelly Bones. And he didn't want to get out of the pool because he had a big-ass hard on that everybody could see through his Speedo. Oh, shit, and then senior year, he got all into Marilyn Manson and shit. All right, Batman, what's up, dog? Yo, we go back like something. All right, I got a riddle for you, Batman. What's white and red and burnt all over? Robin, after Joker beat him to death with a crowbar and blew him up in a firebomb. It's funny because it's your fault. Yo, you recruited 3 prepubescent boys to become Robin. Robin was the boy wonder. The only thing I wonder is how you're allowed within 150 yards of a grade school. Your main weapon is a boomerang, dude. A boomerang? That's gotta be really effective nowadays. Are there a lot of kangaroos committing bank robberies? You always... Someone told me you're supposed to fight Superman in a movie pretty soon. Big tough guy. Look at this motherfucking pussy. Why don't you pick on some of your own size? People call you the world's greatest detective. It must be really hard to figure out who used a freeze gun to ice over all of Gotham's water supply. I wonder who fucking did that shit.
Mr. Freeze.
That's right, motherfucker super sleuth. Yo, why does everybody call you the Batman? That shit is annoying, okay? I got a buddy, he goes to Ohio State, he's a Theta. Yo, he says, every time I say, where you go to school, he goes, the Ohio State University. Man, that's just fucking annoying. Dude, you're really fat, too. You let yourself go. You look like that dude Newman from Seinfeld. You're like the Dark Wayne Knight. You know that giant penny he keeps in the back cave? He thought that shit was full of Easter chocolate. What's in your utility belt, dude? Kraft singles? You've got Batman boobs. Oh, I'm sorry, the Batman boobs. All right, that's it.
That's my boy. The next roaster is number 2 on the all-time list, only beat out by Magneto. I agree.